Good morning, my YouTube family. Well, it's good morning to me. Today is Memorial Day. Got to be roughly around 8:30 here in Zone 9B. And this is my second fall bed. And this is going to be my second fall season of gardening. I ordered my mulch, so my mulch is coming. Don't worry, I know it's time to mulch this, but it is coming. I had watermelon in this bed. I turned this bed over and I decided to make it my brassica bed for the fall. Last year, my brassicas did very well as far as insects and stuff. I did not have any pests. So over here on this side, I did plants that I bought from my local nursery. So I have some red cabbage, 2 different types of kale, broccoli, what else I have over here? Chives, I'm missing something, y'all. I got kale, 2 different types of kale, 2 different types of broccoli, 2 different type of cabbages. Those is what I got from my local nursery. And I have Brussels sprouts there. In the middle, I decided to do marigolds, which the marigolds, I had bought them a while back from my local nursery for like $1.98 for one small little pot. And I didn't realize that they self-seed. So the plant got so big in some of my other beds that it was taking up space. So I just dug up some of them and repotted them over here. So some of them, as you can tell, is coming back, and some of them taking a little longer to come back. But I just found out they self-seed, so they drop and come back. So hopefully this whole area will fill in soon. But that's just so I don't have to walk in there to harvest anything or disturb the soil that I have around here trying to get to it. And what I planted over there was like brassicas that takes a very long time to come up. So I figured it's going to be a while, like 120 days before I can harvest brassicas. Brussels sprouts, I'm sorry, brassicas. Before I can harvest Brussels sprouts, it's 120 days. So I just left them there. Then I have a, what do you call that? I have a herb bag, and it had all my herbs in it. And they were doing good. There's nothing wrong with it. I just want to get rid of the pots in my garden. I want to try to get rid of pots. So I took my rosemary, which is on that very back end. I planted that there. I planted my sage here. I planted pineapple sage there. I planted chives here for this side. Those also are herbs that helps keeps pests and stuff away. I did leave space, as you could tell, just a little space in between. For one, if they didn't make it, I have time to replant something. Or I have the same vegetables planted different areas in my garden. So if these don't make it, I'll pull from there and bring them here. But for now, I just wanted to fill in and do what it do. And then on this side right here, I decided to plant by seed. And me and my daughter, we planted broccoli, cabbage. We planted something else, y'all. Onions, dill. The onions, as you can tell, is coming up. They're slowly coming up. And this whole side right here, I put onions on it. Onions also is a natural pest that prevent pests and stuff from coming. So over here we have cabbage, broccoli, and dill. And I did plant some, I don't forgot the name of it. Scallions, is it? I think they're scallions. I planted scallions and they're trying to do something. And then here I planted garlic bulbs. Chives and garlic. Chives and garlic. And then on this very back wall, by seed, I planted the yellow onions. So again, if it comes up, that's beautiful. If they come up, that'll work out perfectly. It was just a little experiment that I wanted to do. I'm gonna make this side stuff that I plant by seed, and then I'm gonna make this side right here stuff that I bought from the nursery, and see what happens, see what it does. Over here I have sunflowers. I tried to straighten this up just a little bit yesterday and clean it out, but I do see my sunflowers coming up. So I wanted sunflowers to come up on this fence right here like that. It's not the large sunflowers that I planted later on in the season, spring times. This is the smaller version, so that should work. But yes, this is my second fall bed that I have started here in zone 9B. I think our fall technically starts September 22nd. But lately our nights have been a little cooler, and it still gets hot. It does get hot, but it let's say roughly around 10, between 10 and 4 is ridiculous, and then it cools down. So I could definitely feel the temperature now changing here, and it's so awesome because now I can work more in my garden. So I have my herbs that also help stray away pests, and then I have my brassicas, and I will keep you guys posted on this bed. And I'm gonna go measure this bed and put the size on here because I cannot remember to save my life. So catch me on the next video on the update.